The 5 questions you should ask yourself when you start vaping. Number 1, are you ready to stop smoking? Really? You've really got to make sure that you are ready. There's no point in going, I need to give up the cigarettes if you're not ready. If you start with a half-hearted attempt, you're not going to be able to give up smoking. You're really not. It's a hard thing to do. I've done it. The guys behind the camera, I'm not going to name them in this video, they've done it. It's hard, but you need to know that you are ready. And if you're not ready, then there's no point. Are you ready to start a vaping journey? What's that? Good. That's excellent. That means we can look at question number 2. What outcome are you hoping for? Yeah, it sounds a little bit ambiguous, but what I mean by that is, are you looking to vape exclusively? Are you looking to start vaping and gradually wean yourself off nicotine products generally? What is the outcome you're looking for? Is it realistic? Are there expectations available to you? Can you do it? What is the outcome that you're looking for? For instance, when I gave up and started vaping, in my head, I was like, I never want to smoke again. I'm never going to smoke again. The outcome I want is to not smoke. And that's the outcome I've got. Yes, I vape consistently. I vape almost continuously, some people would say. But I vape, I don't smoke. The outcome I was looking for, not smoking, win. A hugely important question is, what's your budget? Now, does your budget give you access to your starter kit? This is an Innica Endura T18-2. This is a very, very good place to start, and it's relatively cheap. The liquids you'd use in this, you can go for standard e-liquids like Strawnilla in a 3 milligram. Is that your budget? Is that where it's leading to? Or do you have a slightly bigger budget? Does your budget mean that you can get something a little bit more tailor-made for your devices? A box mod with an external battery and a different tank. Is that in your capabilities? The budget is going to dictate the suitability of the product, but essentially, you don't need to spend a lot to get started. You don't. This is a relatively cheap way to go, and it's a very effective way to go. So budget, as long as you're realistic, isn't going to be an issue. How much do you smoke? That's something that you're going to need to ask yourself and be honest with yourself about, because it really will help to determine what nicotine strength you're going to go for. I used to smoke 35 rollies a day, roughly, which was a lot. And I still think back to that time and think, how did I ever have the time to do that? But I did. I smoked a lot. Now, I started on a really, really strong nicotine level. That might be the right option for you. If you're a heavy smoker, you're going to need more nicotine. If you're somebody that just is a casual smoker and just wants to knock that on the head at weekends, then you're going to need a lower nicotine. But being honest with yourself is the first step to being able to work out what is going to be more suitable for you when it comes to the nicotine strength you go for. You don't want to be somebody that is going to be more suited to having a 3 milligram nicotine and starting on an 18. You're going to find it a real struggle. You're going to find the throat hit strong. You're going to get a little bit of a head rush. It's not going to be a fun thing. So be honest, and then again, set those expectations to, right, I need this to help me do this to get to the outcome I'm looking for with the budget that I've got. And finally, massive question, is vaping right for you? Is it the right method to go by? I mean, there is gum available, there's tablets. Is vaping the right way to help you? Is it? That's up to you to answer again. If you've tried nicotine gum, if you've tried the tablets and it's not worked for you, having something that stimulates routine, you know, your hand routine, you need something like that, then that's why you pick vaping. I needed something like that. I'm simulating what I gave up for something that tastes much better, and that might be something that does work out for you. So there are some people out there that can just start chewing that gum and they are absolutely golden. I struggled. You might struggle, but you need to know that there are other methods. It's not just vaping. There are other methods to go by to quit smoking. There are. My advice would be speak to a doctor, speak to people in the know, as to whether which one's going to be more suitable for you and your lifestyle. You're going to have an idea going into that conversation, but it's always good to get a medical professional's help. For more information, click the links below, and that's been my 5 questions that you need to ask yourself when you start vaping. So I hope you enjoyed that. I've been me, you've been you, and well done for that.